In this explainer, we're breaking down the fundamental difference between Shopify and WooCommerce, and really, it's a difference that goes way beyond a simple list of features.
At its heart, this whole thing boils down to one core philosophy. It's a choice between having maximum control over your entire system or having maximum simplicity in how you operate it.
So here's our game plan. We'll start by digging into the philosophy behind each platform. Then we'll put them head-to-head in a direct comparison. And finally, we'll give you a clear framework so you can choose the right path for your business.
All right, let's kick things off with WooCommerce, the solution for everyone who really wants to keep their hands firmly on the steering wheel. So what is it really? Well, at its core, WooCommerce isn't a standalone platform. It's a powerful, free, open-source plugin for WordPress that you install on your own hosting. It basically bolts e-commerce functionality onto an existing website, and in doing so, it hands you the keys to the entire kingdom. With a setup like this, you have complete command. You're responsible for everything, from the server's performance right down to the very last snippet of code. This is what allows for some seriously complex builds, like a totally custom marketplace with its own unique commission rules, something that's just next to impossible on other platforms.
But all this freedom? Yeah, it comes at a price. You might pay less in monthly fees, but you're paying a lot more with your time and technical responsibility. You essentially become the architect, the mechanic, and the security guard for your own store.
Now let's flip the script and look at Shopify. This is the direct counterpoint to WooCommerce, optimized for speed and a completely hassle-free experience.
Shopify is what's known as a software as a service, or SaaS product. Think of it like you're renting a turnkey solution, where all the complex technology is managed for you, completely behind the scenes.
This all-in-one approach means you just don't have to worry about servers or security patches. Your primary job is simply to focus on selling. That's it. The trade-off here is pretty clear. With your monthly fees, you're buying simplicity and stability, but you're giving up a good deal of that deep, granular flexibility. You're operating within the Shopify ecosystem, and that means you have to play by its rules and live within its boundaries.
Okay, so let's put these two systems side by side to really nail down the differences.
This table really just sums up that whole control versus simplicity philosophy in hard facts. For example, just look at the hosting row. With WooCommerce, you handle it yourself, giving you control, but also responsibility. With Shopify, it's included, which is simple but less flexible. Every single point here is a direct consequence of that fundamental approach. So, at the end of the day, this isn't about which system is inherently better. It's about which one is a better fit for your specific business model, your resources, and your long-term goals. So, when should you use which system? Let's break it down. You should choose WooCommerce if you have the resources and, honestly, the will to build and maintain a completely tailor-made system. You could say it's the platform for developers and tinkerers.
You should go with Shopify if your focus is 100% on marketing and sales, and you just need the tech to work flawlessly in the background. It's really the platform for merchants and marketers.
Ultimately, you're not just deciding on a piece of software. You're deciding on the very direction of your business. And you're deciding whether you want to invest your resources in control or in simplicity.